Buffett's advice is straightforward. Put your money in a low-cost S&P 500 index fund and leave it alone. Historically, the S&P 500 returns about 7% per year after inflation. If you invest regularly and let it compound, that's a solid path to wealth over 30 to 40 years. It's a great retirement plan for people who don't want to think about investing. But let's be honest, most of us don't want to wait 40 years to live our best lives. And most of us don't have Buffett's patience or temperament. So what's the catch? Buffett's advice is designed for people who want to set it and forget it. But that comes at a cost. You give up control and the chance for higher returns. Here's the thing. Buffett didn't get rich by indexing. He studied business obsessively, took concentrated bets, and bought entire companies. That's the opposite of what he tells you to do. If you want average, index. If you want more, you need to do more. Not gambling on meme stocks, but learn, watch, and act strategically. If you're young or have a long investment horizon, playing it too safe can cost you big time. Buffett manages hundreds of billions of dollars. He has to play it safe because his scale limits his options. A $300 stock doubling doesn't move the needle for him. It's pocket change. But for you, that kind of money can change your life. You can move fast, take calculated risks, and invest in smaller companies or sectors Warren Buffett can't touch. The question is, do you want to play his game or yours? If I were starting today, I would focus on my own goals. Whether that's financial freedom, a dream house, or a secure retirement. Not just copying Buffett's playbook. Investing isn't just about the numbers. It's about psychology. Dollar-cost averaging into an index fund sounds great, but it can feel like watching paint dry. You don't learn how markets work. You don't build conviction. And you are just a passenger. That's why so many people panic sell during crashes. They don't understand what they own. Being active doesn't mean day trading. It means knowing why you own something and how to react when markets shift. When I started, I wasted years overthinking whether it was the right time to invest. Spoiler, there's never a perfect time. Markets were overvalued in 2015, yet they have grown to 100% since then. Waiting for the perfect moment cost me a lot in potential gains. If you want to do better than Buffett's boilerplate advice, here's how I would approach investing in 2025. Learn to evaluate companies. Start with industries you know, tech, energy, retail. Understand what makes a business strong. Diversify with purpose. Instead of owning 500 stocks you don't care about, pick 5 to 10 companies you believe in. Use ETFs strategically. Go beyond the S&P 500. Explore sector ETFs or international markets for targeted exposure. Keep cash for opportunities. Market crashes aren't just scary headlines. They are buying opportunities. I would also consider smart beta ETFs, which focus on factors like company size or volume. These have historically outperformed the S&P 500 by about 1.88% annually, a huge difference over 10 to 15 years. Traditional dollar-cost averaging, DCA for short, investing the same amount regularly works, but I prefer DCA on steroids. Here's how. Pick a quality asset like an S&P 500 ETF. If it drops 25% from its high, double your investment amount. This lets you buy more when prices are low, boosting your returns over time. It's not foolproof, but it works on solid assets like the S&P 500 or blue-chip stocks like Apple. Here's the irony. Buffett tells you to buy the market and wait. But he got rich by being selective, contrarian, and obsessive. He found undervalued gems and held them for decades. You can do that too, in your own way. You don't need billions, you just need patience and strategy. So no, I wouldn't blindly follow Buffett's advice. It's not bad, it's just incomplete. If you want safety, indexing is fine. If you want to grow, learn the game. Don't copy Buffett's words. Copy his thinking. Investing is a skill you can learn like anything else. Start small, stay curious, and don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist.